Hey guys, Roman and Reaper here, just back with a quick little cinema trip. So I'm about to head in and see Don't Worry Darling, one of the most talked about films of the year. So yeah, I'm gonna go in, get my snacks, get my seat. Hopefully it lives up to the drama. Time to see how good Harry Styles' acting really is. So yeah, that was Don't Worry Darling. Right off the bat, you have more than likely heard about the drama surrounding this film going into release. So I'm going to address the elephant in the room right there. At some point, someone in this production has managed to get engulfed in this. Of course, Olivia Wilde, the director, was married to Jason Sudeikis. They divorced. The custody papers were served at CinemaCon, which Jason Sudeikis didn't know was going to happen. And then there's the stuff going on that Olivia may or may not have had an affair with Harry Styles during the filming. And then, of course, there's all the stuff with Shia LaBeouf and the sort of sketchy details about his exit from the film. So, with all of that, in mind, and bear in mind, I'm not going to go too in depth on the drama just because, we already know about it, and, what a whole video of me rambling on about every single piece of gossip and beef that has gone on about this film. But yeah, I really like Olivia Wilde's directorial debut film, Booksmart. I think it's a really, really funny film, and ironically, Jason Sudeikis is in that. So maybe I thought we will, but yeah. So my hopes are kind of high going into this. The trailers for this look really good, and seemed really interesting. But is it any good, and does it live up to its whole intrigue and the drama surrounding it? Let's find out. So the film follows Alice, a housewife in a 1950s suburban community, where day by day the routine's the same. All the men go to work, the wives stay at home, until Alice discovers that the glamorous company her husband Jack works for may be hiding some sinister secrets, and over the course of the film, she embarks on her own journey to uncover them. Everything surrounding this film in mind, the drama, the mixed leaning negative reception from Venice, the film is okay. It doesn't live up to how intriguing and gripping all that drama was. It doesn't live down to the reception it's been getting from critics. Instead, sort of sits somewhere in the middle. So, to the film's credit, it is a really, really well made film. The whole period production design is so lovingly done, and it is a really handsomely designed set. The cinematography is stunning, and you can really see here that Olivia Wilde's directing has stepped up quite a bit from Booksmart. just really leaning into way more ambitious shot types and visual techniques. And the whole mystery itself is, well, it's entertaining to watch unfold, but from it doesn't exactly be like guessing too much. But you're entertained watching these like secrets like come to light. It's enjoyable and you're engaged. Which yeah, it wasn't for number of factors including the score. The score by John Powell, who of course did How to Train Your Dragon, is pretty good. It has evokes these little eerie notes of melancholy scattered throughout, and it does a good job of heightening the atmosphere. But really, if it wasn't for the acting, this would you probably wouldn't be anywhere near as engaged, and it would probably fall apart. The acting all around is pretty decent. Olivia Wilde has her character, and she's good and fun, and she plays off well with Nick Kroll, who plays her husband. Gemma Chan's character is like married to Chris Pine's character Frank is decent as well. She doesn't get developed a whole lot, but it's just fine. She's better in this than she was in Eternals though, so I'll give her that. Chris Pine is clearly having a lot of fun in his villain role, although similar problem to Gemma Chan's character, there's not really a lot of development going on there, although he's clearly relishing the role and he is a very entertaining presence. And now this is where things get interesting. Harry Styles, I really, really like in Dunkirk. I think he's really good, granted, because everyone has about 2 lines of dialogue in that film. But he was really good in that film, and Chris Nolan obviously saw something to cast him in the first place, and now his acting career is continuing to grow and grow. He's going to be playing a Marvel superhero. And in this, well, I don't think he's quite like ready for like big leading man roles just yet. Obviously, he's not the lead here. Get that in a bit, but he is fine. He's giving a fairly decent performance. Nothing too special. Although at times he sounds like he's an American doing an English accent, which is kind of weird. But yeah. But honestly, the standout of the film though is goddamn Florence Pugh. She is excellent here. She really carries the film, and really the whole mystery would fall apart if it wasn't for her. Like, she is so good here. She's just this like pressurized ball of like paranoia and fear and upset. She is just a presence to watch throughout, and this is just a reminder of why she has gotten the opportunities she has gotten over the last few years. She is just excellent. Where this film falls apart, though, is in the final act. Because, oh boy, when the big reveal kind of comes, it's not like a pure, like, exciting shock moment. The reveal comes, and you're just sort of like, oh, alright. And then everything is just sort of like, everything is sort of wrapped up like kind of quite quickly and abruptly. Which, yeah, to be honest, is this leads me on to like my other issue is like this film has a lot of ideas, and for everyone that's like fleshed out, like Florence Pugh's whole arc, yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that just isn't really explained. That's sort of that feeling you get when you're sitting through the final act of this. You're sort of like, what? Because the film almost kind of bites off a bit more than it can show you. It's a shame because, you know, the first two acts preceding it were pretty decent. Obviously nothing special, but they were at least engaging enough and had funny moments, and you're sort of entertained by the mystery at hand, if not constantly on edge. But yeah, all in all, don't worry, darling. You know, it's not as bad as you fear it's going to be, but it's not as good as it could have been, given all the talent involved. And overall, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, have you seen Don't Worry Darling? What did you think of it? What do you make of all the behind the scenes drama? Let me know all that down in the comments. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Don't forget the subscribe button if you're new, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload.